Now I got two more features I want to cover with the composition API. The first one is provide inject. We're not using it here, but let's say instead of forwarding the age to user data through the age prop, which of course would be fine here and actually would be the recommended way, but instead of doing that, let's say we want to provide injected. So I remove the age prop from user data. I also remove it there from the props array. And now instead I want to provide and inject it. With the options API, we simply added this provide option, which could be a function in which we return our provided object, if you remember. And there we could have provided our age like this. Well, with the composition API, we have an equivalent. We can import provide from Vue. So that's another feature exposed by the Vue framework which we can import. And provide also, like all these things here which we import, is a function. And we can, for example, call it here after I initialized my UHref and provide a value by passing two arguments to provide. The first one is a key of your choice, user age, for example. The second parameter then is the actual value you want to provide. So here, this UHref. And since I'm providing a ref here, the places where I will inject it later will automatically be updated and be notified about changes to age. So that's a nice thing here. So now we provide user age like this. And now the only other thing we gotta do is we gotta go to the place where we want to inject it, in this case user data. And now we don't use the inject option here. Instead, we import the inject function from Vue. And then here in the setup method, I can call inject and use the same key I used for provide. So in my case, user age here. And this will give me this provided value. And I can then just store it in a constant of my choice. And what I get here will be the value I provide here. So in this case, this ref. So here, age will also be a ref. Now you should not change the age from down there. This would work, but it would be very unpredictable. As a strong recommendation, you should only change injected values in the place where you provide them. So in this case, in the app view file. But you can absolutely read the injected value, or in this case, expose it to the template. Expose age under the age key, and therefore we can use this shorthand. And now age is available in the template again, even though it's not a prop anymore. But if we save it, you see the age here, and if I click change age, it also updates correctly. So that's provide inject with the composition API. I would argue that it's even a bit easier and less code than with the options API.